All right, the last game I played this week was a game that I played with my good friend Full Metal Merc, and it was It Takes Two, baby. It takes two, baby. It takes two.
It takes two.
Me and you. So
it takes two.
The one thing I like about this is you own the game. I don't. But
Right.
I was able to download a friends patch on my PS5 that allowed me to play through as much of the game as I wanted with someone who owns the game. So we were able to shoot through, I don't actually know how far we got. It feels like halfway, maybe.
God. Yeah, honestly, I feel like more like 75%. Like
Yeah, maybe 75%. We played it for like
a long time.
4
hours
or 4 hours, yeah. And man, is that a video game or what?
Man, it's fucking amazing.
That's a video game right there. It was
I don't know if
good.
Ron B's listening, if he hasn't gotten the game yet.
You need to. You need to.
It's
I will say this though.
It's perfect.
I don't know how good your son is at video games. This game isn't super hard, but it does take precise timing and precise teamwork. There were more than a couple of times where me or Derrick just slipped up and we had to restart a section. But luckily, whenever we messed up, we started over pretty close to where we messed up and we were able to go through it again. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't like a huge deal.
It's very forgiving.
Yeah. Also, you're going to have plenty of chances to hand your son his ass because there are a lot of mini games where that pit the two characters against each other. And like fun stuff. Like there was one where it was like a tank shooting mini game, a la like We Play. There was another one where it was like whack-a-mole. You were the mole and I had the hammer and I was trying to whack you. There was a button mashing, which that's where I learned that you're like an insane person when it comes to mashing buttons. Holy crap, dude.
I am the best masher.
You certainly are. I'm impressed. I thought I was a good masher. I'm nothing compared. I'm garbage compared to you.
No one is anything to me when it comes to mashing.
But aside from that, it kept, with each new level, it kept introducing new mechanics. And they were all really solid and well implemented. As you're, if you don't know the premise, your two parents are about to get split up. Your daughter cries over dolls she made of you, and then you turn into the dolls. And she doesn't know. It's that voodoo. And so
devil magic.
Devil game. Here we are with the devil games again.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're trying to get back to her to get her to cry on you to change you back, basically. It's not just like Toy Story where the world is realistic aside from the fact that you're alive. Like, it's magical. There's this book that shows up and inexplicably is like, I'm going to get you two back together. And all the tools. It's like Beauty and the Beast. All the tools and stuff start talking to you. Mm-hmm. You go into the treehouse and there's this whole interwoven network of like twists and turns. There's the squirrels versus the wasps. They all talk. There's a wasp robot boss. There's a vacuum boss. All this wacky stuff, and it's so fun. Yeah. It's so fun.
It doesn't get old. Like I kept looking for a stopping point, and I couldn't find one because it just kept pulling us back in, pulling us in. Nothing. I was only going to play for like 2 hours, and like we said, play for like 4.
I mean, it's fluid. The platforming is perfect. It's intuitive. Nothing overstays its welcome. As soon as you get the handle on one mechanic, they toss it out and bring in a new one. It's amazing. And the cool thing is you really do kind of get a different experience depending on which character you play. So there's replayability in going back through the game as the other character. Yeah, definitely. Like it seems like you're always relegated to driving and I'm always the shooter, right?
Yeah.
But if we were to switch characters, then I could do the driving and you could do the shooting. You know what I mean? Like, and there are other vehicles that we had to pilot together, and that was kind of wonky until we figured it out. Like the boat, where we both had to kind of spin the hamster wheels.
Yeah. So did you see the message I sent you about the special move that you did?
So there was the part where I was fighting a squirrel boss on top of a plane that you were piloting. By the way, the fight got so intense, Derrick forgot that he had to turn the plane and we crashed. But yeah, it was like Street Fighter style. I actually had to like do kicks and jumps to fight this squirrel, and then I did a special move that was straight out of Street Fighter. What was it?
It was Abel's ultra move from Street Fighter 4.
Nice.
Where he like throws him up to the air, jumps up, catches him,
spinning pile driver,
slams him on the ground. I was like, that's the exact same move. This is awesome.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. So, and I didn't know this, but I learned this on an older episode of Gamer Friends. A Way Out had the same mechanic where only one person has to have the game. The other person can still play it with that person.
Yeah.
I love that they do that. I mean, co-op is so intricately woven into these games. I don't even know if you can play it without a co-op partner. Maybe that's part of why they do it. Yeah, they don't even have AI for it, which is fine. I think it's great. I think they're filling a need and they're covering a not so narrow niche. A lot of people really enjoy games like this, and there's just not enough of them out there. So kudos to the developers of It Takes Two and A Way Out, to be honest. They offer some solid experiences.
Yeah, I actually bought it used, and now I'm feeling like maybe I should actually give them my money and buy like the actual PS5 version. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm enjoying it so much, and it just makes sense. I don't know.
It's a gorgeous game too. It's beautiful. The art style was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for inviting me to play that on Wednesday. That was great.
Oh yeah, man. We're gonna play it again. We're gonna beat that baby.
Yeah, we're gonna beat that bad boy. We'll let you know if anything new develops after we beat it. But high recommendation from both of us. I would agree. I would say, right? Yeah.